Today we are at Tulare, California, and on North L Street, and we're at the Flying Taco Restaurant. It's a CONVAIR T-29, which was used in the 1950s to train navigators for the Air Force. And I'm just going to give you an overview. And it is now a restaurant. The engines are gone, the wings are gone. You can see the cockpit. They've got the original panel of manufacture inside. So I'm going to give you a little tour of it, and then we'll talk to one of the owners. So you can see all the windows. Rear exit door. You can still see the vertical stabilizer. Those domes on the top were used by the navigators to train them to take sightings from the stars using sextants. And the place is called Taco El Avion, Flying Taco, and it serves Guadalajara style Mexican food. And this is the interior. Obviously the seats have been taken out. Okay, this is the bailout hatch. Door operating instructions. Cargo capacity. Now the instruments are gone. This used to be a hot dog stand. It was taken over as a Mexican restaurant. We'll get the details on when that happened. So there's the cockpit. As I said, the instruments are gone, but you can see the control wheels, the throttles, windshield wipers, the fuel tank information, anti-ice, some of the other controls, radios. Very roomy cockpit for a plane of this size. There's a trim wheel, and there's the ground steering wheel. And then I'm going to show you the placard manufacturer. So it may be hard to read, but what it says is model T-29, delivered 8/31/51, and it's got their certificate and manufacturer serial number, bunch of things. And there's where people are eating. Okay, so now we're going to talk to Erica, one of the owners. Nice for you. Okay, I got the shots of the inside. I'm just gonna ask you a couple questions if you don't mind. This is Erica.
Hello.
Are you from Tulare?
I am from Tulare.
How long have you lived here?
I was in 6th grade.
6th grade.
1990.
Okay, so when did you're one of the owners, right?
Yes, my
So
brothers and I.
Yeah, so when did you acquire this restaurant?
We started November 2019.
Okay. And like I told you, I remember it as a hot dog stand.
Right.
So before that, it was a hot dog place?
It started as Aerodog.
Oh, Aerodog.
Yes.
Okay.
It was a hot dog place, and they were here for a few years. And then it's moved up to different barbecue restaurants.
So this is the 3rd restaurant then?
More like 4th.
4th,
Yeah.
okay. So were you kind of unsure about this restaurant being that it's an airplane, or did you think, what got you interested in this?
No, we thought it would be a hit.
Okay.
With our recipes and our ideas that we had, we were very excited to bring something different to the airplane.
Yeah.
And we started with just tacos.
Yes.
And we did about a year that way.
Yeah.
And now we are past our 4th year.
Wow.
And we have grown a lot.
Yes.
Before it was just a plane and a little bit of outside seating.
Yeah.
We've added a whole kitchen with the help of Don.
Yeah.
And now we also added a lot more outdoor seating.
So how many people can you seat? How many do you seat in the plane?
We could get up to 100. Yes.
Wow.
Over, yes.
Okay, but in the plane maybe what?
In the plane,
20? 30?
We could probably do 30.
30,
yes.
Okay. Yeah, do the kids like to eat in the plane?
Yes, so like right now we have a waiting area.
Yeah.
People are waiting for tables.
Okay.
The airplane.
All right.
Yeah.
And, okay, so, and you serve Guadalajara style food.
We do.
So what is that? How to distinguish that from some other types of Mexican food? What's typical?
All Mexican food is good food.
Yeah.
But every state has a little twist. Maybe as far as the heat of it, if it's too spicy.
Yeah.
But Guadalajara definitely has a lot of recipes that we bring. Our menudo is Guadalajara style, pozole also.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Is it more spicy or less spicy or in between?
It's probably a little bit less spicy.
Okay.
Yes. We like to add the individual to add their own spice.
Okay, got it.
So it's really good.
So milder.
Right.
Okay.
It's really good just by itself, and then you can add as much spice as you like.
Okay, and you told me people are coming from different parts of the state to visit this.
Yes.
Do you have a website?
We do have a website.
And what is that?
NAVIGATORS.com.
Okay.
And we get
I'll put that up on the captions.
Yes, we get a lot of travelers through the 99.
Okay.
And
which is the main highway, north-south.
Correct.
Because a lot of people don't know that if they're out of state.
It's north-south, so people headed to the Bay Area or headed to the Sequoias and Yosemite, they'll have, coming from south or north, they'll have to do the 99, and they'll look up for local restaurants or local interesting areas, and they'll find the airplane.
Wow.
And first they'll find the airplane, and then they'll find us.
And this is, you're about halfway between LA and San Francisco, right? Okay. Okay, Erica. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you for joining us.
I'm just going to do a little overview for technical stuff that people like to hear, and then I am going to wrap this up. So just give me 2 seconds here. Okay. So while these people are dining, I'm just going to tell you a little bit about the aircraft. So just bear. So this was built in the 50s, and Convair was the manufacturer. It was a Convair 240, which was also used by a number of airlines, including American Airlines, MOHAWK Airlines in upstate New York, and twin-engine piston aircraft. The engines that the military used were Pratt & Whitney. They had 500 horsepower each, The aircraft cruised at 293 miles an hour at sea level, ceiling of 30,000 feet. Some of the T-29s were pressurized and some weren't. They had a range of 1,800 miles, crew of 3, and I think about 30 passengers. And so the Convair 240 was put together as a replacement for the DC-3 for the civilian side, and American Airlines took delivery in March of '47. They wanted a pressurized aircraft, and the military now does this navigator training in what's known as a T-43, which is basically a 737. And this aircraft had 14 stations, 1 radio operator station, and each student had access to maps, a map table, LORAN, scope, altimeter, and radio compass. They learned dead reckoning, low-level water techniques and procedures, and like I said, they had astrodomes to take sights and sextants, and essentially it's the same aircraft as a C-131 Samaritan, which was a U.S. military transport plane built between '54 and '56. So this was used to train the navigators in the Air Force, and some naval officers were selected to fly a land-based version of this aircraft. So all in all, very nice little antique that we get to see in Tulare, California, about halfway between San Francisco and Los Angeles, right off Highway 99. So thanks for watching. This is Golden State AV Videos. If you like this, give us a like, or if you care to subscribe, it would be appreciated. Thanks again. Bye-bye.